of young players here, and I think Dave Tippett thinks they're on a fast track to getting back to the playoffs.
Lee Stempniak plays this back to Adam Larsson. Puck loose and it winds around. Larsson pinching in. Adam Henrique holds the zone, redirected in front by Mike Camilleri.
Right, shall I say? And look, winning's not easy in this league.
Shot by John Morris, saved by Smith. Rebound came loose. Severson tries to take control, but it comes back in here by Yuri Tlusty, who controls for the Devils. Takes a bump and continues on. Works it to the corner. Zajac threw one in front with Palmieri at the doorstep. Cleared aside by Dahlbeck.
Good tough battle along the wall. John Moore, Tlusty involved, along with Richardson for the Coyotes.
Played back towards the point, taken away, and here's Palmieri in on a breakaway. Kyle Palmieri shoots, and he fired wide. And Vermette comes back to the organization anyway.
And just think about how much stronger they are down the middle now with a healthy Hansel as well.
Look at Stempniak go. Power move and a backhander that's saved by Smith. Here's Kyle Palmieri taking the puck for New Jersey. Tries to maneuver. Works it across for Severson. Gets a shot away. Trying to follow up Palmieri. Comes across. Shot by Zajac is fired wide.
Not credited with shots on goal.
Taken here by Downey. Back to the point. Grossman with a shot through traffic. This puck, Jelena is there, and it's nestled under the glove of Corey Schneider, who holds on. Let's see if that counts. Dahlbeck across again. Stone with another shot. Blocked in front. Taken by Andy Green. He'll skate it away. It's a 3-on-2 for the Devils. Palmieri back the other way. Works it across. That shot by Tlusty is stopped by Smith.
Act in your career. The most in the National Hockey League history, by the way. And I do know those kind of quirky stats, Kenji.
Come on.
Larsson will wind this out to center. That was fun stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure glad I got to know him the way I did now, and he's got a big heart fire.
Camilleri comes out with a shot and a save by Smith.
Instead of...
Lines around, back to the point. Jelena with a shot that deflects off Tlusty. Battling for the loose puck, Travis Zajac, who plays into the corner. Stempniak back to the point. Here's Jelena to the circle. Camilleri with a one-timer, and that wouldn't go. They create here. Scoreless game early in the second period. Again, Camilleri shooting, and a save is made by Mike Smith. He appeared to look behind him.
That stung a little bit Kyle Palmieri. He wanted a penalty. No call.
Off the draw, Green to Larsson. Wrist shot fired wide. Now Green opposite side. In front of the net, Kalinin, but that wouldn't go. A Hansel on a shot blocked away.
And so I say just under 5 minutes played in the second period here, and Devils have 6 shots.
Duclair to Hansel, and Schneider forced to make the save. For Ekman Larsson, here comes Travis Zajac. Drops it for Palmieri, shovels it back for Zajac. Travis trying to come out with it. The dish to John Moore. Tries to throw one in front, redirected by Tlusty, and the save by Smith.
Only 3 shots for them. You know something bad will happen. So this is an important power play for the Devils.
They get the face-off back to Jelena. Camilleri shooting, and Smith with the save.
Travis Zajac blocked it. Clearing attempt from Mike Smith, who handles the puck very well. And Yuri Tlusty slid to the right. If he just stood where he was, he had an open net.
Camilleri motors into the Arizona end. Drops it back. Severson fires, and a save by Smith.
A couple of risky plays in the last minute and a half here. Mike Smith, who is one of the better puck-handling goaltenders.
Taken here by Arizona, and the big shot by Grossman, saved by Schneider. Zajac won the draw from Richardson, and here's Yuri Tlusty for the Devils. Works it across. Travis Zajac gains the zone, shoots, and that's a glove save by Smith. Martin Hansel and Duclair help guide it back to the point, and now the one-timer by Ekman Larsson. Pad save made by Schneider. Comes back to the Swedish defenseman, across for Botka. Gives to Domi. Wrist shot, save made by Schneider, who holds under Stempniak. Defended by Ekman Larsson. Camilleri and Jelena trying to hold the zone. Punched back in deep by the Devils, and now Henrique comes out from behind the net. Jelena gets a shot away, and it's caught by the goaltender Mike Smith. Controlled it cleanly. Now a centering try by Duclair. Goes all the way through, and it's punched back in deep by Dahlbeck. Here's Martin Hansel. Kalinin for the Devils, trying to poke it away from the big center. Reeder with a shot. It came loose for him, and Corey Schneider makes the save and covers up.
Devils pulled the trigger a few times. They were blocked and mishandled a couple as well.
O'Neill gives here to Josephson. Sends it in deep, and here's Jordan Tootoo. Bump by Hansel. Jelena takes the puck, sends it towards goal. That's redirected off the chest protector of Mike Smith. He's on with Jelena. Puck loose behind the net. Vermette trying to tie up Jelena. Coyotes get it back to the point. Ekman-Larsson from McCulloch. That shot off a leg in front. Doan with a chance, and Corey Schneider does the snow angel. Two coming into this chance. Pass for Reeder. Too far for him. Short-handed. Zajac dishes off for Josephson. Jacob Josephson across to Zajac. Backhand scores! A short-handed goal, and the Devils have the lead. And for Travis Zajac, his first of the year.
We've been talking a lot about Travis Zajac. The first two periods, you could see it coming. He'd been getting shots on goal, Steve. And this is a real good play in the neutral zone, started by Jacob Josephson. We're going to watch right here as the puck's a little far. Larsson bangs that puck up ice. Three Coyotes get caught, and Josephson, nifty little passes. Larsson kind of fades toward Josephson, leaving Zajac all alone.
Dozen seconds to go on the Coyotes power play. Hansel from Max Domi works it across Duclair. He scores. What a pretty play. The kids for the Coyotes get it done, and the game-tying goal by Duclair makes it 1-1.
We talked about the two youngsters leading the way, and they combine here to tie this hockey game. And watch this pass from Max Domi. Devils do an excellent job in the PK, but there's the quick pass up, and there's Max Domi, feeds Duclair, and what a move he makes. From his backhand to his forehand, cuts across. He's able to slip this puck past Corey Schneider, but look at the pass. Domi puts it between.
And he is thriving in his first few weeks with the Coyotes. O'Neill trying to answer back. Shot by Josephson went wide. Comes back to Severson, and the stop made by Mike Smith, who holds on. Pass intended for O'Neill. He collides with Murphy. Ryan O'Neill deep in the zone with Josephson. He's slowed up. Josephson centering try for 2-2. Got a shot away, but it wouldn't go. Face-off win by Vermette. Ekman-Larsson. They get it back to the point. Controlled here by Stone. Crosses up with Ekman-Larsson. Pass down low. Doan centering try. Big save by Schneider, moving to his left. Here's Zajac. 2-on-2. He's got Camilleri with him. Crosses up with Camilleri. He scores! What a shot! And the Devils take the 2-1 lead.
Travis Zajac involved again here and brings some offense, and this is a goal scorer's goal. Watch the save. Short-handed right there. Bunker unable to just get that puck up. Corey Schneider has the left pad hugging the post. Huge save there. And after the Devils get back to 5-on-5, nice little crisscross back up the D. And Travis Zajac, nice pass to Mike Camilleri. Watch this shot. Top shelf over the shoulder of Mike Smith. Far 5-on-3 kill, and that was where the save was for 18 seconds. Then the remainder of the 5-on-4. Good job by the Devils short-handed, as they have one short-handed goal already. That's what good gifted goal scorers do, and they don't need much time to get it off. That's what you saw with Mike Camilleri. And
Moore into the attack for the Devils. Drops it for 2-2, and a save made by Smith. The graphic is just going up for Anthony Duclair. He came in an NHL-ready player this year.
And I think you can say the same. I heard Max Domi.
Gianta with a shot that's gloved by Smith.
Last year.
Checked by Moore. Stempniak tries to wind it out of the zone. Puck taken here by Henrique. Gets it back from Camilleri. Adam Henrique back for Camilleri. He shoots, and a glove stop by Smith, who holds on. Zajac. Puck pops loose, taken here by Richardson, who sends it in deep. Jordan Martinook works it across. They get it back to Stone, and his shot blocked in front. Schneider, I believe, made the save with Zajac in front as well. Zajac trying to take it back, but Richardson works it across to McCulloch. Lifts it ahead. Off Martinook, picked up here by Bottker. He's got Richardson going for the net. His shot steered aside by Corey Schneider. That's collected by Stone. Back for Ekman-Larsson. The dish for Bottker. Fakes a shot. Goes wide. Now shoots. He scores! Mikkel Bottker, with 50 seconds left, has tied the game at 2.
Well, I'm not sure how this puck even found a way through a maze of players. And the Devils were doing a real good job, and it looked like they were going to be able to clear. Somehow, Coyotes keep this puck in. Ekman-Larsson gets Bodker, and he makes a nice little fake and walks around a sliding David Schlamm or John Moore. And boy, he fires that puck far side. This is a heck of a shot. Let's take a look again. Oh, no, that puck went off of David Schlemko.
3-on-1 for the Devils. Here's Adam Larsson, able to work it across. Stepniak can't control. Devils follow up. They score! Adam Larsson off the feed from Zajac, and the Devils win it in overtime.
Well, what a play from Adam Larsson as he stood up and knocked down a Coyote at the blue line. Devils were off to the races, and then they bobbled the play. It didn't really materialize as the execution wasn't great in the 3-on-1, but somehow the puck squirts loose, ends up coming right back to the Devils, and the pass from Travis Zajac with his third point of the night, and Adam Larsson deposits the empty net. Tonight's goal of the game is brought to you by Nissan. And we're going to take a look at it right here. It's the overtime goal, second right. Watch Adam Larsson play. Martin Hansel right there, gives him a little shove. Knocks him to the ice, and Adam Larsson comes up with speed. Drops it to Stempniak. He's unable to handle that puck, but it redirects right to Travis Zajac, and he gets it back to Adam Larsson for the open net. Let's look at it again. Here's your Nissan goal of the game, and boy, oh boy, the Devils have to be happy with this victory after relinquishing the lead with under a minute to go.